to start off, I wanted to say that I left my my Mike Gesicki shirt in Texas. I have one. Post bye week, when I'm back up here, you guys will see that. It'll be perfect timing, right in time for the Pro Bowl push. So I'll have that on, but that's a little delayed right now. The relationship isn't one-sided, so you guys can't think of it like that. Yeah, well, you're right. I probably should have just asked around.
What'd you think of Mike's
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the guy he is, a guy that gets a lot of attention around the building, and then he, passes it on to guys that, maybe aren't as talked, as much about, the offensive line, other tight ends like myself. So that's just kind of the guy he is. It comes, back full circle and says a lot about him.
Did his comments elicit any sort of response, joking or otherwise, to you from Chris Greer, Brandon Shore, Flo, anybody in the building?
I mean, me and all those guys have a good relationship, so I think we're both in a place where we can joke about it. Flo comes up and we'll joke about it here and there. Me, Mike, and him, and all those guys. So it's kind of fun just because we are close enough in that relationship where we can joke about something like that. So we'll continue to do that and just pry at the bear a little bit.
Was there any serious clarity that you gained in terms of Flo or Greer kidding around with you about Mike's comments, but also saying, don't worry about it, we're going to take care of you?
I mean, not yet. Obviously, when you're at this point in the season, things like that come up, but, the guys around the building are focused on football, and, that's going to be the answer regardless. But we really are. Three games in a row now that we've won, and, just trying to keep that ball rolling. There's so much else to focus on, right now, so.
Did you know beforehand he was going to do that?
I actually had no idea. No, our security guy, Drew Brooks, sent me about 3 pictures of him and, people's reactions. And I was actually driving on my way to the building. I had no idea. So it was pretty funny, yeah.
Part of his reasoning for that was that he established a new career high in receiving yards. Just your thoughts on already saying that at this point in the season and how you can rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before. I think this league is one where once you get an opportunity, you have to take advantage of it, and that kind of goes across the board. There are really good players that at every position that aren't playing or aren't getting the opportunities that they think they should. And then when you do get the opportunity, you just have to make the most of it. That's kind of what this league is about across the board. And I think over the last couple weeks, dating back to the beginning of the year, I just try to catch the ball when it's thrown to me, and that's what I'll continue to do, and move forward. Yeah.
You caught one of the trick plays, right? Tua to Albert
Yes.
to Jalen. So in practice, are you always wide open on that play?
Yeah, actually, Mike is the one on that play that has to kind of take the defensive backs out. So every time before we ran, I was like, "Hey, man, this is the biggest play of the game for you and me. So make sure you're hauling." So that's kind of what that was the funny part about it.
When we didn't see Shaheen at practice, so we haven't been told what his availability is for Sunday. Obviously, you know how to do everything he does and vice versa. Does your workload increase this week in terms of preparation if he doesn't play?
I mean, that's to be seen. Obviously, there's a lot of variables, like as you mentioned, with him, other players, and I don't know the full extent of all of that. So at this point, I think we all prepare in our room like we're gonna play the majority of the snaps because already we've seen this year. There's been some COVID instances in our room, some injuries. So I think we all prepare every week to get the majority, if not all, the snaps, and then we kind of just play it by ear once we get into the game.
And I meant more workload in terms of preparation, not the game itself, because the game itself we're not sure if he's going to play.
Sure.
I would imagine it's the same amount of work either way, whether Adam's here or not for you. There's no extra responsibilities you have to learn if he's not in the building this week.
Yeah, same. It's the same. In terms of preparation, I kind of approach it the same way as the game. Prepare the same way every week, regardless, kind of thing. So it's going to be similar regardless.